Hi guys and welcome back to another Transfer Centre video by myself, Bateson87. Apologies for not having one earlier on in the week or anything like that, guys, because I have been away in Germany and just got back, and I'm literally playing catch up myself at some of the transfers and rumours which are taking place. There are some massive ones, a few dodgy ones which I definitely want your input in, guys, because I don't know what the hell's happening at City with the goalkeeper situation, and Joe Hart probably has no idea as well, but we'll talk about that when we do come to it. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheap game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we're trying to smash over 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome, and guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So if you guys did miss earlier on in the late evening on Sunday, I did upload the new players in FIFA 16 video. If you guys have not seen it, got the new players if you guys do still play FIFA 16, but today we are looking at the cards which are going to be in FIFA 17 and potentially will be in there as well. So the first one we got, guys, is Pereira. He was a perfect link to Dybala at Juventus, has now signed for Watford. Interesting one, as we have numerous amount of times said it throughout the videos, guys. Watford seem to be going for the sweaty, overpowered players on Ultimate Team, and they've done it for the past 2 years, and it continues now with the signing of Pereira, which hopefully does come into Ultimate Team sometime this week, but FIFA 17 it will be a card there. Next one we've got, guys, is Christian Benteke, which we have covered a few times actually. Benteke obviously wasn't needed by Liverpool, didn't fit Klopp's plans, and even said that he didn't know what he did wrong, but he wasn't in the idea, so had to move on. And Liverpool actually were able to recoup quite a lot of the money they did pay for Benteke when they originally signed him for Aston Villa. So tidy little one for him. Did think he signed for Burnley, which was automatically corrected on Twitter, if you guys did see that on Saturday, but Benteke has now signed for Crystal Palace, and I reckon he'll do a very, very good job there as well, as I don't know, he'll more fit into Crystal Palace's plans than he did with Liverpool, which is a shame because we could have used him as a bit of a game changer, especially at the weekend. Next one we've got, guys, is Gazal, heavily linked with a move to Everton. Everton doing a lot of work in the transfer window now after a lot of money was freed up after Stone's transfer, but he's not the only winger they are looking at. There is also one or two more in this video alone which Everton are going for, and they've already signed Balassi, which is very, very interesting. Next one we've got, guys, is Mandzukic. Chelsea looking at him, which is very, very strange. I don't even think they need a backup striker with what they've got now. Diego Costa and Batshuayi, whose name I cannot say, well, I tried, but I cannot say it, is a perfect partnership anyway. They have backup players there, but Mandzukic is rumoured to be signing for them, well, starting talks with them anyway to try and get him as a backup striker, and it's interesting to see what will happen with Mandzukic now Higuain is at Juventus. We also have Paredes as well. Liverpool on Saturday evening after the game, which obviously we lost 2-0 to Burnley, Leandro Paredes is heavily linked with a move to Liverpool, and I don't know much about the guy. Not many other people know much about him as well, apart from obviously the videos on YouTube, which a lot of people seem to turn to, but he is an Argentinian, will be good for Ultimate Team purposes, but whether he would fit straight into the Liverpool team, I doubt that. But Liverpool definitely need to get the spine of that team sorted, as it is fucking gutless, and you guys, if you are Liverpool fans, will heavily agree with what I'm saying. Next one we've got, guys, is Cillessen on Friday. This one, Conte said that he's looking for a few more signings before the window does shut, and I think he's like 10 days away now. Cillessen obviously worked with him in the international level, maybe even club level as well, but Cillessen is the key interest to try and bring him to Stamford Bridge. But also there's one more which is still looking to bring in before the window does shut. Erkin signed from Fenerbahce to Inter Milan on a free transfer before De Boer did obviously take over as manager of Inter Milan. Now this is an interesting one because he signed on the premise that Mancini was going to be the manager, and potentially he could be on his way out of Inter Milan without even playing a game yet. Actually, he may have even played a game, but Erkin potentially could be on his way out of Inter Milan before his career's even started there, just because of the manager change. Next one we've got, guys, is Zaza. His proposed transfer to Wolfsburg did fall through, but his dad did say to a national TV station that West Ham seems to be the next likely choice where he's going to end up. Now, West Ham are still actively looking for that second striker to bring in and do some changes at West Ham, and Zaza's been a heavily named one all summer. Next one we've got, guys, is Moussa Sissoko. Obviously linked with a lot of teams since Newcastle did join the Championship. I like to throw that in every video, guys, because I know Marshall watches my videos, and we all know that we like Newcastle failing because Marshall's a Newcastle fan. And if you guys didn't see the second leg of Fatal as well, guys, did play Marshall on his channel yesterday, so you guys can go and find out the winner of Fatal in the second game. So Moussa Sissoko heavy link with, and it could be his first transfer, first signing as well for Inter Milan, with De Boer taking over as manager, and they are heavily interested in signing him and should get this deal wrapped up. We have Wilfred Boney as well, obviously surplus to requirements, and we've just been talking about West Ham striker as well. Boney has been tipped to be signing for West Ham. Whether this one does go through, we'll have to wait and see. But obviously, even I said, like, I would, being at Liverpool, if Boney wanted to be that backup player, Liverpool, I reckon, could go for him. Very similar to Benteke, but wouldn't cost near enough much as Benteke did cost us. I would take him, that's been me, and he would be a brilliant signing for West Ham, especially with the way they do play. Obviously, used to it anyway with the likes of Andy Carroll going up front and stuff like that. So you guys let me know your thoughts on Boney. Now we move to the goalkeeper situation. Now, randomly, Joe Hart was dropped because of the footwork, and obviously the manager prefers Caballero to Joe Hart's footwork, and that's the style of goalkeeper he does want. Now, when that was said, then Bravo was heavily linked with a move to Man City as well, and this whole one ties up, because if you see, so it's like a three-stage process. Joe Hart, the footwork isn't liked by the manager. Now Caballero was brought in because he prefers the footwork to Joe Hart. Now he's gone for Claudio Bravo. Barcelona have confirmed that they are in advanced talks with Manchester City on completing the signing, and he did actually play his last game for Barcelona at the weekend, and it's crazy going from the best team in the world, which are the best team in the world, which is Barcelona. Well, I don't know, the best team in the world, because Real Madrid did win the Champions League, but they are one of the best teams in the world. Now City are a good team, but they're still yet to get that massive title, which is a European title. So Bravo's obviously going to be going with them, and Caballero will probably go back to being the backup goalkeeper, and then Joe Hart is left at a loose end. Now a lot of people are saying he's going to be going on a year loan, Everton being the #1 target, which is interesting because Joe Hart's probably thinking, like, what the fuck has happened? He's not done anything wrong. He did have a bad Euros. That's a given. Keepers have a very few bad games, but consistently, Joe Hart is usually a very good goalkeeper, so any team he does sign for is a brilliant signing. Now, if Everton do get him on that season-long loan, that's a game changer, and I don't know, it's a massive step down from the likes of Manchester City going to Everton, but it'd be interesting to see what happens on that one. Next one we've got, guys, is Everton yet again after another player, which is Brahimi, in advanced talks of signing him. That one sort of linked in with the other winger as well, which he did put in, which was Gazal. But Brahimi could be the alternative to bringing him into the Premier League. We have Cuadrado as well, which you guys do know he is a Chelsea player, but being on loan at Juventus, and Juventus are looking to sign him on a permanent deal, and this one should be going through in the next couple of days. We have Koulibaly. This one, at the start of the transfer window, guys, Chelsea were after Koulibaly, and they still are going to go for him and try and get him signed for the defence. Now, whether this one happens, we'll have to wait and see. Cillesen's name's been thrown in the hat as well, but I reckon they'll get one of the two and not definitely both. It'd be interesting if they do get both, but I think they'll get one of the two. We also have Manquillo. Now, Liverpool fans will know this guy. And it seems that Sunderland and I think Watford are both after the signing. Currently plays out in Marseille, but Manquillo looks like he could be on the way to try and bring him back to the Premier League. So it'll be interesting to see how that one does materialise in the next couple of weeks. We also have Mustafi. Arsenal fans, like, I feel sorry for you, the way you're not getting these key players. It is coming to the end of the transfer window, but anything could happen. But Mustafi seems more than likely, but it seems to be a little bit of a hold-up with the money which is being put forward to try and sign him. So, Arsenal fans, let me know what you think of your transfer window so far. Holding, good transfer. Obviously, you guys will have seen the clip of Arsene Wenger obviously taking shots at the media for not him being English, not paying 55 million for him. Interesting one. I'll actually tweet that so you guys can go on my Twitter and watch it. So we then move to the final three, guys. It is Claudio Bravo. Talked about it already. Signing for Manchester City, been confirmed by Barcelona that he is going to be signing for them, and they're in advanced talks, and he has got his #1 goalkeeper target, but he does leave it open to the likes of Joe Hart going out on loan, as we discussed. We also have Bentaleb as well. Schalke have had a bid rejected from Tottenham. Tottenham have rejected a bid from Schalke to sign Bentaleb, and I think they're going to be going in and upping the offer as well. He was a tiny little player, watching him last season, but but obviously we'll get a lot more game time at Schalke if we did sign for them. And the final player of the day, guys, is Cillessen. So we talked about Joe Hart, we talked about Caballero, we talked about Bravo. Now Barcelona are going to sign that #1 goalkeeper as a replacement for Bravo, which is Cillessen. Absolutely ridiculous signing. He was heavily linked with a move to Everton because of the obviously Dutch link with Koeman, but Barcelona have come calling, and I think this one's going to actually be a completed one within the week. So a massive signing for Barcelona. Obviously, I don't know what rating's going to be in FIFA, but he's a high rate keeper on FIFA anyway. But a massive change from the Eredivisie going to the La Liga. So Barcelona fans will love it. This one's good for hybrid purposes as well, for a Dutch player in La Liga. But yeah, an interesting rundown of players which I've missed, and this is only from the past 2 days as well. A lot of ones I've missed, like Gomez has gone to Wolfsburg. So the ones I have missed, guys, they will be in the new player video, which here do release midweek. So a rundown of 6 players. I hope you guys are excited for it. Massive goalkeeper changes in the massive teams in the world: Barcelona, Man City, and potentially Everton as well if they do get their hands on Joe Hart. But the main talking point is definitely the goalkeepers, guys. Joe Hart, Bravo, Cillessen. Do you reckon that's a good swap round? Obviously the worst deal of it all is probably Joe Hart going to Everton, and then we also do have the defensive manoeuvres with Chelsea going for Chiellini and Koulibaly. And I also want to know about, if you guys do watch my videos and watch the Serie A actively, I want to know about this guy, Paredes. Do you think he's a good signing for Liverpool if we did manage to get him, or do you think he'll just sit and rot on the bench, which seems to happen quite a lot with these players which are brought in from the Serie A and come to Liverpool? So guys, that's been a rundown of the players. Obviously massive moves with Benteke, Erkin, I don't know what's going to happen with Erkin, and Zaza, West Ham strikers. So we've got a nice rundown for you. If you have enjoyed the video, guys, please leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Go and check out the new players video from earlier on, and go and check out Marshall's channel as well, guys, for the fatal final if you guys haven't seen it. So until next time, guys, see you all later. Have a very, very nice rest of your day.